Yeah, well, initially she was paralysed. Couldn't speak. So instead of speech, it was hand gestures and pointing and things like that, frustration. So that went on for a long time. Rehabilitation, not good. The NHS is a brilliant system, but unfortunately it's not what it used to be. Funding's been cut, so there's not as much rehabilitation as what it used to be. I think she had 6 weeks. She's reapplied with a doctor, been referred 4 or 5 times. Unfortunately, it's the same people that she goes back to, and it's kind of, oh, it's you again. We've already told you there's nothing more we can do for you, and get signed off again. It's just trying to get over the hurdles is unbelievably hard all the time. It's hard for me. I can talk when you can't talk at all, like Pamela was. Must be so frustrating. So yeah, not good, and here we are. She did all the research herself, so that's got to be proud that I did not help in any way, shape, or form. She looked you guys up at the Aphasia Center, did a research, looked at things like testimonials. I was impressed with it. And once we got things together, she's come over, and like you've already stated, on her own, and from the UK to America, and got herself involved in this, and it's good. Yeah, I think it was about the third referral when she was actually signed off.
And try.
She's trying to. They acknowledge the fact that yep, she's had a stroke, she has aphasia. They've seen her probably over 6 to 9 month period at different times, and what they've said is, yeah, we can see there's improvement happening, and there's scope for a lot more improvement. But sorry, there's nothing we can do for you, and signed it off again back to the GP, who wasn't best pleased, re-referred, and nothing really came of that. So it was a case of, yeah, we can see it's good, you're recovering, you're making good progress, but we're not going to help you go any further.
Yeah.
So you're trying, and they're acknowledging the fact that she's making progress, but then to shut up shop and say no, it's, again, I can only put it into my words, which was highly frustrating. I've no idea what was going through Pammy's mind at the time. Our eldest daughter, she was away at university, so she was living away. The youngest daughter, Mercedes, she was still home. And yeah, as well as Pamela, Mercedes didn't know what to do, what to say, how to cope.
My mum, dad, at the 6 months.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Mum died about 6 months later, which just compounded all the stresses and things. And ironically,
And Mike, I can't read. I phone him.
So if I went to work and Pamela had any problems, she'd struggle making contact with myself. So the system was, if I got a text and it was blank, I knew I had to make contact with home and see what we could do. To which point, I've got to say, work was really helpful for me, running in and out all the time. But yeah, it's just everything up in the air. Pamela's life on hold.
2 years, my dad died.
Yeah, 2 years later, then her dad passed away as well. She was close with her dad, so that comes as a big shock. So.
Do you have any advice that you would want to give to other caregivers or people in a similar situation?
Patience. Just loads of patience. Listen, don't jump in. If you do jump in, be prepared. Bad times are coming. But yeah, just take your time explaining things. Hand gestures, depending on the level of aphasia, maybe photo cards and things to help them to digest information, and give them loads of time to respond. Most importantly, make sure that is the answer they're trying to give. So ask a couple of times,
This
because
is,
I've got it wrong lots. Ironically, Pamela used to work for the NHS. What she used to do there on one of her positions was a rehab assistant for people who'd had strokes and falls, elderly, young, and help them get back on their feet, get them mobile. And that's where I believe a lot of this self-help she's given herself has stemmed from. But it's just ironic that she worked for the NHS, gave a lot more rehab out than what she's received, which is kind of sad in a way.
Yeah.
and how long has that been since her stroke?
It's just over 6 years now. 6 years in April.
You good?
Yeah.
All
Just
right.
don't give up.
Yeah.
Anyone who's been diagnosed with aphasia and has been told that's your lot, don't believe it, because it's not. Just
No.
keep working at it. It might take a long time. It might only be small improvement, but there is improvement to be made.
Even like a TV on with a jab.
Yeah. Listen to music, try and sing to music. Use subtitles
Yes, okay.
when you're watching TV, because that helps with the sound and visualising the words. I know Pammy's found that very helpful over the years. But singing's good.
Yeah, makes you sing there, not there.
Mine's
Yeah.
not. Pamela's is very good.